My dear brothers and sisters of Tamil Nadu, Vanakkam. On the auspicious occasion of the 78th anniversary of our independence, I extend my warmest greetings and best wishes to you all. On this occasion, I offer my heartfelt tributes to our freedom fighters and martyrs whose sacrifices and sufferings brought us the freedom from the long oppressive colonial rule. I also offer tributes to the martyrs and personnel of the armed forces and security services who gave their ultimate sacrifice and remain ever vigilant, defending the unity and integrity of our nation and safeguarding the plural and democratic values of our Constitution, society, and polity. I recall with deep sense of gratitude the immense contributions of our farmers, fishermen, entrepreneurs, men and women of industries, science and technology, medical and health services, our youth in the innovation and startup sectors, in the field of sports, men and women of arts and literature, culture and heritage, and all those who in one way or the other have helped build our nation great. Friends, when Bharat became independent, despite long colonial exploitation, we were the sixth largest economy of the world. Unfortunately, in the subsequent over 6 decades, we were reduced to the 11th position. We became relatively much poorer. Countries which were behind us left us far behind. Today, Bharat is the fastest growing large economy of the world. We have risen from the 11th to the 5th largest world economy, poised soon to become the 3rd largest. In the last 1 decade, under the visionary and dynamic leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Bharat has moved from the margin to the center stage of the world affairs. Our digital public infrastructure is the envy of the developed countries and inspiration for the developing ones. From being out of reckoning, today our country is among the top few in the world in science and technological innovations. We are the 3rd largest startup ecosystems of the world. Over 25 crores of our poor people have been pulled out of poverty in the last 1 decade. There is unprecedented growth in our physical and digital infrastructures, be it expansion of networks of international standard highways, railways, airports, seaports, or enhanced power generations. Our infrastructure landscape is exponentially transforming for the better. Our once sick banking and financial sector is today among the most robust in the world. Our armed forces are better equipped to defend the nation. Our private sector is contributing immensely to our self-reliance in defense. For the first time, Bharat is exporting defense wares to several countries. Our defense export is increasing by the year. Huge expansion of skill development centers and easy access to finance are unleashing the latent creative potentials of our people, especially youth and women, more so the rural women. Access to cooking gas and potable drinking water to every home have improved the quality of life of our mothers and sisters. Our mothers and sisters living in villages are financially empowered with their own bank accounts and ownership of their own homes. Huge expansion and improvement in health infrastructure, health services, and health-related welfare schemes like Ayushman Bharat have immensely helped our poor and saved them from the back-breaking burden of hospital and healthcare expenses. Over 10,000 Jan Aushadhi Kendras spread over the country have made the quality medicines much cheaper and affordable to the poor. A special thrust on nutrition as well as pre- and postnatal care of our pregnant mothers have significantly reduced maternal and infant mortality. Numerous welfare schemes with a special thrust for empowerment of our long neglected tribal brothers and sisters are transforming their lives and bringing them into the national mainstream at par with the developed sections of our society. Our farmers, who ensure our food security, are more enterprising today and are adopting modern technologies and sustainable agricultural practices. A steady expansion in natural farming, millet cultivation, crop diversification, and adoption of technologies are transforming our farm sector in ways that attracts attention of the world as a way for sustainable global future. Our enviable digital public infrastructure enables instant direct transfer of PM Kisan Samman Nidhi to their account. Prime Minister Modi's mantra of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas and Sabka Prayas is an all-inclusive, unique model of development that does not discriminate any Indian citizen. This mantra treats Bharat as one family and all the citizens as brothers and sisters. The world is learning from Bharat a new model of human-centric growth and development. Friends, we are fortunate to be in this golden period of our nation's history. Our nation is marching ahead with a steadfast resolve and a firm sense of destiny to make Bharat a fully developed and self-reliant country, Viksit Bharat, by 2047. We are all part of this national journey. Wherever and in whatever profession we are engaged, we must always remember to do our best to fulfill our national mission. Friends, while our country is undergoing comprehensive revolutionary transformations for the good of all our people, we as citizens must contribute our utmost in the nation's forward march. Our state is blessed with the finest of human resources. It is the intellectual and spiritual capital of Bharat. However, frequent reports of social discriminations against Dalits in schools, temples, village festivals are extremely painful and hugely shameful. Such social discriminations are abhorrent and unacceptable. Dalits are our brothers and sisters. I earnestly appeal to you all to shun these discriminatory practices and embrace them with open arms. I urge my youth, who are so dear to my heart and who are my hope, to take the lead in this regard. We must remove the blot of shame of untouchability without any delay. Say no to all forms of social discrimination. Friends, we are immensely disturbed by the increasing prevalence of drugs and narcotic substances in our society, especially among our youth. There are disturbing reports of easy availability of drugs near schools and colleges. This is very, very dangerous. Drugs have destroyed families, societies, states, and countries. Our youth is our future. We must save our youth from drugs. It is the collective responsibility of all us to remain ever vigilant against drugs. Friends, in the last 2 years, we have lost a number of precious lives due to consumption of spurious and poisonous liquor. This year it was relatively more devastating. Victims are all poor people. Many families lost their bread earners. Women are widowed and children are orphaned. While it is imperative that the investigating agency ensures that the merchants of death do not escape justice and are awarded the most severe punishment, I urge our enforcement agencies and the people to remain vigilant against supply of illicit liquors. I urge our mothers and sisters who suffer the worst to be proactive against drugs and illicit alcohol. Friends, cleanliness in our living and working surroundings, saving energy by avoiding wasteful abuse of electricity, and saving water should be part of our daily habit. We must cultivate it and encourage others to do so. Similarly, planting trees for a sustainable environment should become our habit. In this regard, Mission Ek Ped Maa Ke Naam, one tree in the name of Mother, launched by the Prime Minister is laudable. I urge you all to be part of it. Let us make this Independence Day a special day. Let us all plant one tree each in the names of our mothers. My dear brothers and sisters, as our country is developing fast, at an unprecedented scale and speed, there are hostile forces within and outside the country who are not happy or comfortable with our rise. They would like to keep us weak and poor. They are using various disruptive tools to slow down our progress. Significant amount of foreign funds are being pumped in to destabilize our social harmony and disrupt our economy. Through sustained false propaganda, they are seeking to undermine public confidence in our institutions. While we all know and the world acknowledges that our democracy is robust and its institutions are fair and strong, yet constant attempts are being made by hostile vested interests to create doubts about their integrity in the minds of our innocent people. Our fiercely independent judiciary and the Election Commission of India, which are respected worldwide for their integrity, are subjected to mudslinging. Hostile elements are using advanced technologies, including artificial intelligence, and creating deep fakes and planting false narratives in pursuit of their sinister design. They are trying to create fear in the minds of our people through false propaganda that our constitution is in danger, secularism and democracy are unsafe, and our regulators are compromised. They are questioning the valor of our armed forces and creating doubts in the mind of the people about their achievements and thereby trying to lower their morale. They are trying to foment social tensions and create anarchy in our country. We must ever remain vigilant against such evil designs of the coalition of anti-Bharat forces. Let us remain committed to our historic national mission to make a developed Bharat by 2047. Let us celebrate our national festival of joy, our Independence Day, with full zeal and vigor. Let us hoist our tricolor on every home, every building. Friends, I once again wish you all a very happy Independence Day. Valga Tamil Nadu, Valga Bharatam, Jai Bharat, Nandri.